I'm Andrew Downey. Today I'm going to show you how to structure documents by correct use of styles. As demonstrated in the first video in this series, that is very important for, among other things, providing a high level of accessibility. Some added benefits of structuring documents. Consistent appearance within the document and between documents. Saves much time and effort when creating the document and when editing later. It allows easy creation of accessible PDF files, DAISY and EPUB books, hard copy braille material, and XML files. Now, what we're going to look at: paragraph and font adjustments, creating and modifying styles, managing styles, and creating lists. Paragraph and font adjustment. You can either right-click or use the applications key to make these adjustments. For the paragraph, you can adjust the space before and after the paragraph, and you can adjust the level of indent, among other things. Do not use multiple enter keys to create the space between paragraphs. Lots of people do it, but it shouldn't be done. For the fonts, we can adjust the font style, size and colour. So let's have a look at a document and we'll do those things. So here's our document that we looked at in the first video. So let's have a look at this normal paragraph. First of all, I'll adjust the paragraph spacing. I'm going to use the application key, but as mentioned, you can right-click the paragraph, or you could even select from the Home tab of the ribbon if you wished. Here we go, into paragraph. We have quite a lot of options here. So where I am now is where we can set the indent. We'll leave that alone. You'll notice I've got 0 points before the paragraph and 12 points afterwards. I like to leave it with 0 before and whatever number afterwards, but some people prefer to have, say, 6 before and 6 after. I just find the mathematics easier doing it this way. Let me adjust the after to 18. I'll hit enter on that. So now this paragraph has more space after it than it did before. Now I'm going to select the whole paragraph. There are several ways of doing that. I'm just going to press the F8 key 4 times. And now I'll hit the application key again. And I'll go into the font. I'm going to increase the font size to 14. And there we have it. We've now modified the spacing of the paragraph and we've modified the font. We'll leave that there for the moment and we'll come back and do a bit more work on that in a little while. So having done the work we just did, we now need to look at creating and modifying styles. We can either select the styles from the Home tab of the ribbon, or we can open the Styles toolbar, which is what I tend to do because I'm a keyboard user. And that has the rather cumbersome keyboard combination of Control, Alt, Shift, S. It's quite a handful. We can update the style, and I'll show you that in a second, or we can save the selection as a new quick style. So let's come back to our document. So we still have that paragraph selected. I'm going to press that rather complicated key combination, Control, Alt, Shift, S, and now I press F6. I'm focused on the normal style because that's the one I was working with. If I hit the application key, I can update normal to match selection. That modifies every normal style in the document. If I wanted to create a new style, I'll just tab a bit. There we have New Style. I could call it Style 1, which is what it's offered me, or I could call it Demonstration. So now we have a style called Demonstration, which at the moment is the same as the normal style in the paragraph below, but we won't worry about that. I just want to go back quickly to our styles pane. I want to have a very quick look at options. We can select the styles to be shown. They say as recommended. We can sort order. Again, they give us the option of recommended. I much prefer by type, which is alphabetical. I tab particularly to this one where it says only in this document. If you're creating a style that you only want to use on a rare occasion, then that's a good option. If you want to update a style that's going to be used in all your future documents, arrow down to New Documents, and that style will then be available in all of your new documents. In this case, I'll go back to only in this document. Let's go back to our document. Just to recap, you can modify the style in this or all documents, choose which styles are shown and the order, and an almost bewildering array of options. Creating lists. Word includes styles for lists. You can select the style, but you can also do it automatically. If you just press the asterisk, followed by the tab key, Word will automatically by default create a list style. If you want to create a numbered list, just write, say, 1 followed by full stop or right parenthesis, and you will have a numbered list. You can use letters as well or instead of if you want to do that. If you press enter twice, you will drop back to a normal style. Let's have a quick look at it. I'm going to create a list. I'll just put a blank line there. I'll put an asterisk and tab, first item, and now we have a bulleted list. Not very exciting, I know. And if I hit enter again, we go back to the normal style. Creating tables will be the topic of the next video. It is crucial to structure your tables correctly for accessibility, and we'll deal with that next time. Thanks very much for watching.